And 11 investigates exclusive. A homeowner is demanding answers from police after this car crashed into her home at 2:30 in the morning. And that driver was able to leave the scene without doing a field sobriety test.
And that car left a huge hole and cracked the home's foundation. 11 Investigates Amy Hudak joins us live now. And Amy, the family wants to know why the driver was never tested for impairment.
Yeah, they've got a lot of questions, and I'll show you the damage that was left behind. You can see the caution tape that's all around this front porch. There is a gaping hole that you can actually see down into the family's basement right now. You can also see the roof of that porch that's now been condemned is being held up by 2 pieces of wood. And tonight we're learning there is even more structural damage, and it's possibly going to take a lot longer than expected to get this fixed.
The first thing you do when something like that happens is, and it's that late at night, it's Halloween, is probably conduct a field sobriety test.
Monique Osborne wants to know why that didn't happen when a driver crashed into her home. You might remember a couple of weeks ago when we told you about the car that had to be towed out of her house. The damage so severe a building inspector condemned the front porch.
Myself and my husband asked both officers if they were going to conduct a field sobriety test, and we were completely brushed off.
11 Investigates learned it is up to the officers who respond to the call to determine if a field sobriety test should be done. Beth Pittinger, the executive director of the Citizens Police Review Board, says in this situation, that would be very reasonable.
You would think that given the description that we have, that the individual ran into somebody's home and caused a lot of damage, that there would have been some additional scrutiny to the circumstance. Who knows? And now nobody will know. Because there was no field sobriety, there was no blood alcohol.
We took the Osborne's concerns to Pittsburgh Police. They tell us supervisors reviewed the officer's actions, and a DUI expert went through the body camera footage and saw no signs of impairment. Osborne says she initially couldn't get a police report, but one is now available for her to pick up. Still, she says she feels failed by the officer. She called for help in the middle of the night.
It's negligent on the cops' behalf, and they couldn't be bothered. But also, I do feel like there was kind of like a cover-up going on.
And this family says they are rightfully so very frustrated by this, but so far no charges have been filed against the driver and not even a traffic ticket. Reporting live from Brighton Heights, Amy Hudak, Channel 11 News.